Good morning. November 27th, 2019, day before Thanksgiving. So, I love war games. It's something I've done more of. I've played war games longer than I've done anything else in my life. Besides eating and breathing. It's the longest surviving hobby, you know. It never completely went away with me. It's waned over the years, especially when I was, making money and working and being a great guy. Let's just say it's waned. It waned, but it never completely left me. Gaming has always been a big part of me. And I understand war games. I understand the history of them. I understand the historical context of war games. I wrote a paper on Assalto, which was a very old war game, a pre-war game to our modern times. I wrote a small article on Nefertalfel, which is another precursor to modern war games. So, and I know games almost a lot of times. I almost have an encyclopedic knowledge of popular games from major manufacturers, and that's not a brag. I think most war gamers who do it like I do, who really love wargaming, have these things. You know, when you're around war gamers, you don't know. You're not the smartest person in the room. You know, a lot of times you're somewhere and you can be the smartest person in the room. Around war gamers, no, you are not. So I think most war gamers have that in them. That is why I'm coming to you now. It's the catalog, Task Force games from 1981. And if you see here, we got some. It's going to be heavy with Starfleet battles, of course, if you remember that. It's going to have a lot of things in here. You're going to have some science fiction, a lot of science fiction stuff, a lot of war game stuff. Hitler's Last Chance, Armor at Kursk. All right, but here's one on the back. We got Power Play here, which I got that's where the catalog came from. Power Play. It's one of my favorite Task Force games. I love a lot of them. But I in particular like that one. Brian Train used that system in another game from Tiny Babel Publishing that maybe I'll do something on here soon. But this game here, Psychic. Let's read a short description of it. From here, Psychic is a card game. Is a card game which abstractly simulates the use of paranormal powers in conflict. Each player controls a team of individuals trained in the detection, use, and direction of currently untapped mental reservoirs. The game incorporates mental assaults. What's that word there? It's hard to see through this. Insinuations, shields, and counter assaults, as well as physical manipulation of surrounding environment for both attack and defense, all governed by the play of various cards. See, that right there seems right up my alley, because, like you said, I'm not a guy that looks. I do love mainstream games. I love DBG games. I love games from, all the mainstream ones, MMP. I like a lot of games, but I'm always on the lookout for something I don't know about, and that's why I watch so many off the beaten path war game channels, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something I don't know about, and this one I don't know about, and let me tell you what, I can't find it. And I keep thinking I'm looking for a war game Ghost. What I mean by Ghost is I don't mean a rare game like Up Against the Wall, Mother Effer by Jim Dunnigan. That's just a rare game. Or Fortress Rhodesia. That's a rare game. But I even have a lot of rare games. But a Ghost is a game that teases you. There's a mythology that exists. I get Destruction of the SBI Center by Greg Kostikian. that was a rumored to be around. There was a mythos around it that people thought that there was this game that a young cause designed, and no one could, no, it really wasn't confirmed until someone found it. I believe it was at an auction. I'm not exactly sure, but it was confirmed, and it has got an entry on BGG. Psychic has no entry on BGG, not under Task Force Games. I can't find it. I've had a search on it from eBay, an eBay search under the card game / board game Psychic for a long time. This hasn't came up. A good while. Can't find it in any war game database, any game database. That could have changed somewhat. I haven't checked all those databases lately. I have checked BGG, but I don't know. Was it produced? It was certainly orderable. The price was $7.95, and the stock number is 2006. The stock number for Power Play was 2005. We know that existed. We're talking about a card game. Where is it? What's it look like? How does it play? These are the questions I have. And I don't like to give up on anything. I don't know who designed it or what. I've done everything except I hate to contact Amarillo Game Design. Amarillo, that's how we would say it, but Amarillo Game Design, that's the American part of me, to find out if anybody there knows anything of it. But I'm kind of at a loss. That's why I'm bringing this on here. Anybody sees this, know about it, you see it. Have you ever seen it? I don't remember it being around when I was really back in the day when I was buying a lot of Task Force games. Back when Starfleet Battles was a thing that I actually enjoy. So I don't know. All right, that's it. Just asking. If you know anybody if you know anybody, share this with them. Try to get them to see if they know, because I just don't know. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.